Welcome back. Salam Aleikum. Welcome back to another video. Now, the previous video I made was about why reparations, why the richest empires in history will never be able to pay or acknowledge that they must work with us, African people, especially the West African people. East African people, we got to deal with the Arab people. The Arab nations, we got to talk to them. And they got to come to the table and really listen to the egregious violations of human rights that we went ahead and dealt with as well. Because it's like Africa was like free game for everybody. It's like, yo, this whole continent, just fuck it up. Do whatever you want. So this video is about, I love you, black women and black men. I love you. I love you for everything that you have been gone through and you will go through. I love you. I love you. You are God's chosen people. I don't even want to hear all this stuff. You are God's chosen people. If you have gone through all this, this is a sign. This is a genuine sign. The most abused continent is the African continent by metrics, by whatever metrics you want to use. It is. So me as a religious person who believes in God, we are the God's chosen people. There's no way around that. Give me another explanation. Why would someone suffer this much? Now, there were some people who were definitely doing some funny stuff, like some of the kings, they were giving up African people to you see what money does to, what money does to the heart of man? You see what it does? Bro, but I love you. I love you. I want the best for you on my life. Like, I want the best for you. I want you to always know you are strong, you are worthy, you are capable, you are able to do anything that you put your mind to. Yes, there are restrictions, but hey, this is the generation where we break down all these barriers, because we are the one continent, I would also say the South Americans, that have really been kept out of the loop. Because at the same time that these other nations have really progressed, they know if we give these other continents the ability to be independent and as well educate their groupings of people in a manner in which that they can be able to be self-sustaining, they will be a threat to their empires. That's the whole point. Empire is evil all the time. It never is a good thing. It never ever brings out good. It always brings out evil, because the problem with an empire is it just grows and grows and grows. And with that growth comes gross violations of human rights, man. So, black people, man, I love you. We have huge goals to reach. We have huge shoes to fill, because look, we've had leaders X'd out of history. Boom, their light snuffed out. But guess what? Their light is within us. Whenever I listen to someone like Malcolm X and someone like Martin Luther King, I don't ever get to that point of like feeling like, oh my God, they killed him. I understand why they killed him. I understand now. They are such a threat to the existing power structure that they had to be killed. It's the same thing with that guy out there in Nazareth. He tried to tell the people, yo, wake up, man. The kingdom of God is within you. He's saying all these things to people, but those who have eyes will, see, and those who have ears will hear. So whenever I listen to someone like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, it's really something beautiful within me. I cry. You know what I cry? Tears of joy. It's not tears of pain. It's tears of joy. To know that this brother struggled. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and then, who's the other guy? Fred Hampton? Yo, go and research Fred Hampton. He got shot down, mowed down by the police. In his home, sleeping. In the dead of night, they just came up, rolled up. Brrr. I'm not playing. It was like 150 shells. Like, yo, the whole area that they, like his bedroom, they just targeted it. Have you guys played Warzone? Like you can shoot through a wall? Think about that, but with a real human being. That's exactly what happened. Okay? The FBI were like, putting like a sleeper agent in their ranks to like give them information about like what they were doing. Like look how afraid that some people are of other people gaining freedom. Why? Because you know what the threat is that we as black people will all of a sudden do wrong onto the other peoples on this planet. That's completely contradictory. Why would I go out of my way to do something to someone else when I have no ill intent? I have no hatred for any man on this planet. But guess what? Some men may hate me. I don't hate nobody. And the same needs to be in the hearts of the black man, especially. Do not look at anybody with any sort of hate, because that's the key. Be righteous in your anger, but never hate anybody, because this is the era of history where everything that you do will be minutely discussed, will be dissected. So you gotta walk with righteousness. You know, I wanted to make my other video with like how to walk with God, because especially nowadays, the devil is working hard, man, working real hard. So, you know, for the next generation, we are the role models. So live righteously, act righteously, do righteous things, help people. You know, look out for one another, because I'm telling you right now, man, the world does not care about African people. I'm going to say that again, because, hey, give me another explanation. If the world really cared about Africa, would it be in the position it's in now? Hell no. What? You got to be playing with me. You got to be playing with me, man. Seriously. The African people have gone through so much throughout history, and they're still here. You know, the only thing that I could really say about the South American people is maybe they didn't have, because the African people did technically already like have connections with like other parts of the world. South America, North America was completely like isolated. But you know, there is a time period where someone from a specific Mali empire did go ahead and like take a lot of ships, which again is possible because they found out that you could actually use a small ship and actually travel from the west coast of Africa all the way to North America and South America. So it's definitely possible for a large armada, not for a war, but for expedition and to be able to connect, to have met the South Americans and North American indigenous peoples and never came back. So maybe African peoples are also a part of the indigenous family tree. You know, there's a lot of things that we gotta really just start touching on, guys. I ain't gonna lie with you right now. But yeah, the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because, you know, the South Americans and North Americans, they got wiped out, right? That was pretty messed up. They got like X'd out pretty quickly. A lot of their peoples couldn't survive the diseases that were being brought from you know, what were they, like the Black Plague and all that stuff? They were bringing something down there, man. Like chicken pox, I don't know. You know, but I pray for all those lost souls, because, you know, I was messed up, man. Imagine one day you're just chilling with your tribe, and then like someone pulls up, and then you start coughing and you die. Like, what? That's actually messed up, man. But yeah, like the African continent, like they've been trading with they're technically the center. I don't want to go into that, but like, yeah, they've been trading with like India and like, you know, all those different empires. The Chinese, like, did they trade with the Chinese? I don't know, man. Something happened over there. But at the end of the day, I love you black people, man. I love y'all, man. I will never stop loving y'all, man. No matter what people say, black on black crime. Bro, I don't want to hear that. How do we get the weapons? How did the drugs get into the communities? Especially in America too, like, tell me the real truth. Like, how are they able to get such weaponry? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, how are they able to get such quantities of drugs? Deep these things, man. All this stuff is to design a sense of like, we are against each other. When in fact, we have to really work together more, man. Oh my Lord, man. We really got to work together more, because the world, they don't want you. I'm going to say this very, very slowly. The world does not want black people to work together, because that will change the world. I'm going to end it right there. Take care, man.